In her 24 years of service at Chadron State College, Dr. Waugh has provided exemplary leadership, scholarship, and camaraderie. She has been a member of more than a dozen presidential and faculty senate committees, including 2 presidential search committees. I'm not sure if you were on mine or not. Wendy has a passion for teaching and specifically researching and utilizing teaching techniques designed to help students develop their critical thinking skills. She has also shared these insights in her role as a mentor for new faculty since 2003. In 1996 and 97, she was honored as the Outstanding Phi Beta Lambda Advisor, and she earned the CSC Teaching Excellence Award in 2009. She is certified in Quality Matters and has substantial experience in curriculum development. Wendy has been a co-presenter for 15 national presentations and published proceedings in addition to many local and regional presentations. Please join me in welcoming today's commencement speaker, Dr. Wendy Waugh.
Wow, thank you for that kind introduction. Good morning. I'm so happy to be here today, and I'm happy because my being here really illustrates exactly what I want to say to the graduates today, and that is, say yes to opportunities that come to you in your life. No matter how scary they may seem at first, say yes, because that will be your path to success. Sheryl Sandberg, who's Chief Operating Officer at Facebook, said of her company, "If you're offered a seat on a rocket ship, don't ask what seat, just get on the ship." And she said yes, and it launched an amazing career for her. So what does it really mean to say yes? It means making the most of every opportunity that comes your way. It means taking chances and stretching your comfort zone. It means living a more optimal life, because too often we resist the things that make us uncomfortable, but those are the very things that can help us succeed in life. So what should we say yes to? We should say yes to things we've never done before. We should say yes to adventures, to challenges, to new experiences. And we should especially say yes to things that scare us. You know, when I was doing research for this speech, I saw that one of the greatest fears we all share, most of us share, is a fear of speaking in front of our peers. But despite that, I said yes. I said yes to this opportunity because I am absolutely humbled to be representing the amazing faculty and my friends at Chadron State College. And I said yes because it's an opportunity to learn and to grow, and you just can't pass up opportunities like that in your life. So now, if you're going to say yes, you cannot be afraid to fail. Failure is really the only proof we get in life that we actually tried, so you might as well embrace it. You will learn something every time you fail, so don't ever let fear of failure keep you from your yes, because failure ensures you will eventually be successful. One of the biggest mistakes I think we make as adults is we start to see failure as the opposite of success. But nobody does it right the first time, and deep down, we all know this is true. Imagine teaching a child to ride a bike. What would you say if they failed on the first try, the second try, the third try? Wouldn't you say, "It's okay, you'll get it, keep trying. Let's try pedaling faster this time"? We all know instinctively that failing is just part of the process. Somehow, as adults, we seem to think we should learn faster, or we should find immediate success. And when we don't, too often, we just give up. But anything of importance takes time and effort. And that's always been true. Failure is simply a lesson. Failure teaches us what it takes to be successful. Winston Churchill said, "Success consists of going from failure to failure without a loss of enthusiasm." And Nelson Mandela said, "The greatest glory in living lies not in never failing, but in rising every time we fall." So say yes despite your fear, so that you can learn and grow towards success. And once you remember that failure is simply part of the process, then you can focus on strategies to prepare yourself for the success that will come. Now, there are many ways to do this, but I'm just going to share a few from my own journey. Number one, do the work. There really are no shortcuts in life, and it's actually the work towards something that will give you the greatest sense of accomplishment. You've all already done this. You did the work, and that's why you're sitting here today. Number two, have confidence. While many people seem confident, the truth is most are not, but that's okay, because confidence can be developed. Anyone can become more confident. You simply need to understand your strengths and your weaknesses. Embrace your strengths and work on your weaknesses. Being more competent will make you more confident. And stay away from negativity, even your own. Challenge all those negative thoughts. Try hard to embrace those strengths, focus on those strengths, and make a great list if you need to. That simply means writing down every accomplishment that you're proud of, and then really owning those accomplishments. Number three, know what you're doing, believe in what you're doing, and love what you're doing. That's how you find your place in the world. At least that's been my experience. The bio in the program and in the paper earlier this week said that teaching found me. And that's absolutely true. It took me a little while to meet up with my calling. I had a college degree in business. I had 2 years of business working experience, and somehow I just wasn't content. Things just weren't quite right. So my sister sat me down, as big sisters often do, and made me make a list of everything I loved about the jobs that I'd had and the classes that I'd taken to that moment. When I looked down that list, it all but spelled out teaching. It was right there, all the time. So I packed up my life, I went back to college, determined to get it right this time. And when I met up with teaching, suddenly I knew what I was doing, I believed in what I was doing, and I loved what I was doing, for maybe the first time in my life. When you're on the right path, you just know it, because everything seems to fall into place. So go out in the world and find your place, and don't stop until you know what you're doing, believe in what you're doing, and love what you're doing. Number four, make the best of your life circumstances. Nothing will blindside you quite as hard as life itself will. We've all had those moments where we've had the wind knocked out of us, but try not to focus on how hard life can hit you, but rather focus on how to keep moving forward despite the hits. John Wooden, who is one of the most successful coaches in the history of basketball, I believe he was a 6-time National Coach of the Year, said, "Things turn out best for the people who make the best of how things turn out." I love that quote. I want to live my life like that. This quote was also famously requoted by Michael J. Fox in a book called A Funny Thing Happened on the Way to the Future. Michael J. Fox, as you may know, has faced a very public and difficult battle with Parkinson's disease. And he's done so with such grace and positivity, literally making the best of the circumstances that life dealt to him. Life isn't always wrapped up in a neat little bow, but it's still a pretty amazing gift. And the last one, live the journey, because happiness is found right here, right now, in the moment. Live in the moment. Each of you have climbed that mountain that is higher education. You're on the mountain. Be present, enjoy the view. Be here, right now, right here. Take it all in. You did it. This is your moment to celebrate your success, one of many successes to come. You're about to walk across this stage and get your master's degree. The U.S. Census Bureau says that less than 9% of the U.S. population have a master's degree. So you're about to take your rightful place at the top among that 9%. Everything we are in life comes from our choices. Life is full of opportunities to choose yes. Not all of your successes will come easy, but the sweetest successes quite often are the ones that are most difficult. So say yes to opportunities. They're your path to success. Don't be afraid to fail, because failure will ensure your eventual success. And prepare yourself to succeed. Expect it, take time to enjoy it, celebrate it, and then move on to your next yes. Congratulations, graduates.